Welcome. Today, we're diving into a topic that's essential for anyone looking to excel in conversations, presentations, or any situation where you need to speak spontaneously. It's about how to think fast and speak fluently. We all know the feeling. You're put on the spot, your mind goes blank, or you struggle to articulate your thoughts. Don't worry, this is a skill anyone can develop with the right mindset and techniques. Whether you're in a job interview, debating, or simply socializing, the ability to think quickly and communicate fluently is invaluable. Let's break down how to do it step by step. Part 1. Understanding the basics of fast thinking and fluent speaking. First, let's explore why quick thinking and fluent speaking often feel difficult. The two are closely connected. If you can think quickly but struggle to find the right words, you might hesitate, stammer, or lose the train of thought. Conversely, if you have plenty to say but can't organize your thoughts quickly, it can lead to nervousness or rambling. The good news is that fluency comes from familiarity and practice. As you strengthen your ability to process ideas faster, your speaking naturally becomes more fluid. So, why do some people think and speak faster than others? It often boils down to mental agility. People who train themselves to recognize patterns, focus under pressure, and adapt to new information quickly tend to be fast thinkers. Linguistic proficiency. A strong command of language is crucial for fluency. The more words, expressions, and structures you're comfortable with, the faster you can communicate your thoughts. Emotional control. Nervousness slows down both thinking and speaking. Controlling your emotions and developing self-confidence can significantly improve fluency. Active listening. Fluent speakers are usually great listeners. By fully engaging in a conversation, they can respond appropriately and avoid getting sidetracked. To help you master these components, let's go over practical techniques you can start using right away. Part 2. Techniques for faster thinking. Train your brain with rapid associations. Start by practicing rapid association exercises. Pick a random word and, without hesitation, say the first thing that comes to mind. This trains your brain to connect ideas quickly without overthinking. Practice mind mapping for better idea. Flow mind mapping is a great tool to help you structure and organize thoughts. Take a central idea, branch it out with related ideas, and create associations. Practicing this helps you think in an organized, structured way even when you're put on the spot. Daily mental drills and puzzles. Keeping your brain active is essential for quick thinking. Play word games, solve puzzles, or use brain training apps that focus on speed. Dedicate just 5 to 10 minutes a day to build mental agility. Read widely and diversify knowledge. The more knowledge you have, the easier it is to come up with ideas. Try reading on diverse topics to broaden your understanding. This not only helps in thinking faster, but also enables you to draw from a wealth of information during conversations. Improve decision-making under pressure practice, making quick, small decisions in your daily life. For example, decide what to wear or what to order at a restaurant without hesitation. Small exercises in quick decision-making prepare your mind to handle pressure situations. Part 3. Strategies for fluent speaking. Expand your vocabulary. A strong vocabulary allows you to express yourself more precisely. Set a goal to learn and use a new word daily. Start with words related to topics you're passionate about, so they feel more relevant and natural. Mastering common phrases and transitions. Having a few key phrases in your arsenal can help you speak more fluidly. For example, learn phrases for expressing opinions, agreeing, disagreeing, or adding points. Phrases like, in my experience, let's consider, or what's interesting here is, help you gain time to think while sounding smooth. Work on pronunciation and enunciation. Practicing pronunciation and articulation is critical. Try tongue twisters, practice speaking in front of a mirror, and read aloud daily. Clear pronunciation makes your speech sound smoother and more confident. Use pauses and silence strategically. Many people fear silence, but a well-timed pause can be powerful. It not only gives you a moment to gather your thoughts, but also adds emphasis to your words. Practice pausing after important points to convey a sense of confidence and clarity. Practice paraphrasing. If you ever feel stuck, paraphrase the question or idea in your own words before answering. This gives you extra time to think, clarifies your understanding, and makes your response sound more thoughtful. Imitate fluent speakers. Watch videos or listen to podcasts with speakers you admire and try to imitate their speech patterns, vocabulary, and cadence. This shadowing technique helps you adopt their fluency naturally. Part 4. Building confidence for real-time conversations. Overcome the fear of mistakes. The fear of making mistakes often holds people back. Remember, small errors won't ruin a conversation. Aim for effective communication, not perfection. Develop a routine for calming nerves. Practice techniques like deep breathing, visualization, or grounding exercises to control nervousness before speaking. For example, take deep breaths and visualize yourself speaking clearly and confidently before a big conversation or presentation. Start with small conversations practice. Quick thinking and fluent speaking in low-stakes environments. Small conversations with friends, family, or even strangers can help you practice without feeling pressured. Embrace improvisation and spontaneity. Try improv exercises to become more comfortable with spontaneity. Improv encourages you to think on your feet, embrace mistakes, and stay in the flow of the conversation, helping you develop flexibility. Record and review yourself. Record yourself speaking on a topic for 1 minute. When you listen back, assess where you can improve. Do you hesitate, stammer, or repeat phrases? Identify patterns and work on them daily. Part 5. Exercises and practice techniques. The 1-minute speech. Exercise. Pick a random topic and speak about it for 1 full minute without pausing. This exercise pushes you to think on your feet and improves your ability to stay on topic without hesitation. The question and answer drill. With a partner, take turns asking and answering rapid-fire questions on various topics. Challenge each other to answer without pauses to practice instant thinking and fluency. Storytelling practice. Practice telling short stories or anecdotes. Focus on structuring the story with a clear beginning, middle, and end to improve narrative flow. This skill is useful for interviews, presentations, and social conversations. Think, write, speak. Exercise. Write down a few points about a topic, organize them quickly, and then try speaking on it right after. This will help you transition from thought to speech smoothly. Part 6. Advanced strategies for enhancing. Quick thinking. Develop a mental toolbox of analogies and examples. Analogies and examples help to illustrate complex points quickly and make your speech more engaging. For instance, if you're explaining a new concept, think of a common metaphor to make it relatable. Build a mental library of analogies from everyday life, current events, or even personal stories to use when needed. Practice chunking. Information. Chunking is the art of grouping information into manageable units, which aids in recalling details faster. For example, instead of thinking of 10 separate points in a conversation, group them into 2 or 3 main ideas. This technique helps your brain process and retrieve information more efficiently, especially under time constraints. Work on processing verbal cues in real time. Pay attention to subtle cues in conversation, such as tone, facial expressions, and body language. By quickly interpreting these nonverbal signals, you can tailor your responses appropriately and engage more dynamically. Practice this by observing others in conversations or even in videos to become more attuned to these cues. Strengthen your emotional vocabulary. Often people struggle to describe their thoughts or feelings because they lack the precise words. Building an emotional vocabulary helps you articulate complex ideas more quickly. Practice identifying your own emotions and describing them in detail. This habit enhances both self-awareness and your ability to express nuanced thoughts clearly and quickly. Use the yes and technique. Borrowed from improv, this technique involves acknowledging what was said, yes, and adding to it, and. This method keeps conversations flowing smoothly and enables you to respond without pausing to think about what to say next. Practicing yes and conversations with friends or family can also increase your flexibility in dialogue. Part 7. Mindset shifts for confidence in speaking. Adopt a growth mindset. Shift your perspective from "I'm not a natural speaker" to "I'm improving every day." Embracing a growth mindset means you see every conversation as practice, celebrate small improvements, whether it's quicker thinking, reduced hesitations, or more engaging expressions. Focus on communication, not perfection. Remember, the goal is effective communication, not flawless speech. If you miss a word or stumble, don't let it throw you off. Stay present in the conversation and focus on getting your point across clearly. Visualize success. Before speaking, visualization is a powerful technique used by athletes, performers, and speakers. Before an important conversation or presentation, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and imagine yourself speaking confidently and clearly. Picture the positive reactions of your listeners. This exercise conditions your mind for success. Reframe nervousness as excitement. The physical symptoms of nervousness, like a racing heart or quickened breathing, are actually very similar to excitement. When you feel nervous, tell yourself, "I'm excited about this conversation." This simple shift in mindset can help you channel that energy into enthusiasm, making you sound more confident and engaged. Engage in positive self-talk. Before and during conversations, use affirmations like, "I am calm, confident, and articulate." Positive self-talk reinforces your confidence and counters any self-doubt that might hold you back. Over time, this habit can significantly boost your fluency. Part 8. Handling unexpected questions and challenges. Take a moment before responding. When faced with a challenging question, take a moment to breathe and avoid rushing into an answer. It's perfectly fine to say, "That's an interesting question. Let me think for a second." This pause not only gives you time to gather your thoughts, but also conveys that you're being thoughtful. Practice redirecting questions. If you're asked something you're not fully prepared for, try redirecting the question to a topic you know well. For example, if you're unsure about a specific answer, you might say, "I don't have all the details on that, but I can tell you about." This keeps the conversation flowing without the need to dwell on a topic you're uncomfortable with. Answer. Using the PREP method. The PREP method stands for point, reason, example, point. When answering a difficult question, start by stating your main point, explain why you hold that view, give an example to support it, and then reinforce your main point. This structure helps you stay organized and articulate under pressure. Turn uncertainty into curiosity. If you're unsure about a topic, ask follow-up questions to keep the conversation engaging. Expressing curiosity, such as, "I haven't looked into that much. What are your thoughts on it?" not only gives you time to think, but also encourages open dialogue. Use humor to diffuse tension. Humor can be a powerful tool to lighten challenging situations. If you're caught off guard, a lighthearted comment can ease the pressure and make you appear more relaxed. However, use humor carefully, ensuring it's appropriate to the context and setting. Part 9. Practical daily exercises for long-term fluency. The 3-minute talk challenge. Set a timer and talk about a chosen topic for 3 minutes. Aim to stay on topic and minimize pauses. As you practice, you'll find yourself able to articulate more ideas in less time and with greater fluency. Summarize your day. Exercise. At the end of each day, spend a few minutes summarizing your day's events as if explaining them to a friend. This helps you organize and express thoughts coherently, building narrative skills and fluency. Practice with flashcards. Write various random topics on flashcards. Draw one at random and speak on it for 1 minute without preparation. This exercise improves your spontaneity and trains you to think on your feet, even with unfamiliar topics. Listen and repeat technique. Listen to a podcast, TED Talk, or news segment, and practice paraphrasing the main points aloud. This exercise helps you process information quickly and practice speaking clearly about complex ideas. Reflection through journaling. Write about your speaking experiences. Reflect on what went well, where you hesitated, and how you felt. This journaling practice can help you identify patterns and areas to improve, fostering a cycle of continuous growth. Part 10. Maintaining progress and staying motivated. Set incremental goals. Start with small, measurable goals like speaking up once in every meeting or practicing one new word each day. As you achieve these, gradually increase the challenge. Setting and reaching small milestones keeps you motivated. Celebrate small wins. Reward yourself for progress, no matter how minor. Every time you answer a question smoothly or speak without hesitation, take a moment to acknowledge it. This builds positive reinforcement and encourages consistency. Find a practice partner or group. Practicing with others can make a big difference. Consider joining a public speaking group, such as Toastmasters, or practicing with a friend. Engaging in real conversations sharpens your skills faster than practicing alone. Stay curious and open to feedback. Embrace feedback, especially constructive criticism. When someone offers advice, take it as an opportunity to grow. Ask friends or colleagues for feedback after speaking and be open to their observations on areas you could improve. Embrace lifelong learning. Being a fluent, confident speaker is a journey, not a destination. Continue learning new things, stay informed, and explore diverse perspectives. The more knowledge you gather, the richer and faster your thinking and speaking will become. Part 11. Handling high-pressure situations. When we're in high-stakes or high-pressure situations, it can feel much harder to think on our feet and speak fluently. Here are some strategies to help. Use the breathing and pacing technique. In high-pressure moments, take a deep breath, maintain steady breathing, and pace yourself. Fast thinking doesn't mean fast talking. In fact, speaking slightly slower can help your brain process ideas faster. Practice slowing down your speech in everyday situations so when pressure hits, it feels natural to keep your pace under control. Embrace micropauses for impact. In stressful moments, micropauses, brief pauses within your sentences, can actually enhance the impact of your words. They give you space to gather your thoughts, and they create anticipation in your listener. Pausing just before key points also adds emphasis, helping you control the flow of the conversation and manage any nervousness. Anchor yourself in physical cues. One technique many speakers use is to anchor themselves by touching an object, a pen, a ring, or the edge of a podium when they feel stressed. This small action grounds you in the present moment and redirects nervous energy, helping to calm the mind. Use an inner dialogue to stay calm. Develop a calm, supportive inner dialogue during high-pressure moments. Tell yourself, "I'm prepared," or "I know what to say." Self-assurance helps mitigate the fear of blanking out and builds trust in yourself, which reflects in your speech. Part 12. Adapting speech for different audiences. The ability to adapt your speech to different types of audiences is a crucial component of thinking and speaking quickly. Here's how to tailor your communication style based on your audience. For informal conversations. In casual conversations with friends, family, or co-workers, let your speech flow naturally. Use humor, tell stories, and don't worry about perfect structure. Practice being spontaneous and allow your personality to shine through. This helps build comfort with conversational fluency, which transfers well to other settings. For professional settings. In business meetings or presentations, focus on structure and clarity. Use the three-point rule. Introduce your main points briefly, expand on them clearly, and then conclude succinctly. For example, if presenting an idea, structure it as problem-solution benefit. This clear, concise format helps you think quickly and stay on point, even if unexpected questions arise. For persuasive or sales situations. When trying to persuade or sell, establish an emotional connection first. Use relatable anecdotes or open with a compelling question to engage your audience. Practicing empathy and understanding your audience's needs can help you respond more naturally, increasing the chances of making a meaningful impact. For public speaking or presentations, in these situations, practice visualizing your audience and imagine the flow of ideas you want to communicate. Practice key points repeatedly until they feel natural. Remember to stay flexible. If you sense your audience is losing interest or needs clarification, pivot quickly. Strong public speakers are adaptive, not just prepared. For interviews and Q&A sessions, interviews often require a balance of clear, structured answers and personal anecdotes. Prepare by anticipating common questions but remain flexible. Practice using the STAR method, situation, task, action, result, for structured, impactful answers in professional interviews while remaining ready to adapt as needed. Part 13. Building resilience against self-doubt. One of the biggest obstacles to thinking and speaking quickly is self-doubt. Here's how to build resilience. Acknowledge negative thoughts without dwelling on them. When negative thoughts arise like, I'm going to forget what to say or I'm not good at this, acknowledge them but don't dwell on them. Instead, think, I'm learning and every conversation is an improvement opportunity. Recognizing these thoughts without allowing them to spiral can help keep you grounded and focused. Shift from self-criticism to self-improvement. After a conversation, instead of criticizing yourself, try constructive reflection. Ask what went well and what could be better next time. This creates a growth mindset, transforming self-doubt into a desire for progress. Reframe your nervous energy as enthusiasm. Remember that a fast heartbeat or sweaty palms aren't signs of failure, they're signs that you care about your performance. Reframe this energy as excitement to share your ideas. This shift can actually improve your confidence and make you feel more in control. Part 14. Enhancing vocabulary and communication skills. Having a rich vocabulary and clear communication skills can make fast thinking and fluent speaking much easier. Here are some ways to continuously improve in these areas. Create a personal dictionary of useful words. Each time you encounter a word that strikes you as useful or powerful, write it down along with a sentence using it. Practice incorporating these words in your daily speech until they feel natural. Having a strong vocabulary on hand allows you to articulate ideas faster. Learn idioms and expressions relevant to your field. In any industry or field, there are common phrases and idioms that convey concepts succinctly. Learn these and practice using them to make your speech more natural and professional. For example, phrases like moving the needle or think outside the box convey ideas quickly in a business setting. Read aloud to improve enunciation. Practicing enunciation by reading aloud helps make your speech clearer and more confident. Try reading from different genres such as news articles, novels, or even poetry to expand your expressive range and vocabulary. Study synonyms and varied expressions. Practice using synonyms or alternate phrases for common words. For example, instead of always saying important, try words like crucial, vital, or essential. Expanding your vocabulary helps you adapt quickly when different words or expressions suit the tone better. Part 15. Cultivating creativity in speech. To think quickly and speak fluently, creativity is key. Here's how to foster it. Play what if scenarios. Challenge yourself to think through hypothetical scenarios. For example, what if I had to explain this idea to a child? Or, what if I needed to describe this in 5 words or fewer? This exercise helps you approach ideas from fresh perspectives and express them creatively. Engage in free writing. Set a timer and write continuously about any topic for a few minutes without stopping. This frees your mind from overthinking, letting ideas flow more naturally. The same freedom of expression you cultivate through writing can translate to more fluid speech. Visualize concepts before expressing them. Sometimes visualizing an idea before you articulate it can make it easier to express clearly. Imagine the concept in your mind and see how it connects to other ideas. Visualization adds clarity and can help speed up the thinking process. Embrace storytelling techniques. Stories capture attention and make points memorable. Try to build stories into your speech by sharing anecdotes, using descriptive language, or following a basic story arc: situation, challenge, resolution. Practice makes storytelling feel more natural and effective in conveying complex ideas. Part 16. Finding motivation to keep practicing. Improving the ability to think fast and speak fluently is a long-term commitment. Here are tips for staying motivated. Celebrate each step of progress. Keep a journal to track your progress. Write about moments when you felt especially fluent or managed to handle a tough question confidently. Reviewing your progress keeps you inspired and focused on your goals. Surround yourself with inspirational speakers. Watching or listening to speakers you admire can inspire you and offer practical examples to emulate. Notice their tone, pacing, vocabulary, and how they handle questions. Absorbing these skills can boost your motivation and provide new ideas. Remember your why. Reflect on why you want to become a faster thinker and more fluent speaker. Is it to improve career prospects, enhance social skills, or feel more confident in group settings? Revisiting your reasons can reignite your motivation and remind you of the benefits that come with these skills. Seek out challenges to keep learning. Push yourself into situations where you're slightly out of your comfort zone. For instance, volunteer to present in a meeting, engage in debates, or join an improv class. Each new experience will challenge you and keep your journey exciting and rewarding. Part 17. Long-term habits for sustained progress. Stay curious. Curiosity is at the heart of learning and effective communication. The more you learn, the more confident you'll feel in conversations, and the easier it will be to think on your feet. Keep exploring new subjects, engaging with different perspectives, and feeding your curiosity. Dedicate time to practice. Each week. Allocate specific times in your week to work on speaking exercises, whether through practice conversations, role-play scenarios, or presentations. Regular practice solidifies new skills and keeps your mind agile.